So what we're going to do here is true the face of the action, so we have a completely square surface for the recoil lug and the barrel to snug up against. Basically, I've got this thing indicated in, running coaxially off the dead true center line of the action, so now I'm going to go in and make a facing cut and make sure that we're square. First thing we'll do is touch off our tool so we can establish our cutting depth. So on the first pass, I'm going to try to take 1/2 thousandths and see if it cleans it up. We can never know how much we're going to need until we start cutting, and every action from the factory is a little bit different. Alright, so we'll take 1/2 thousandths first. So as you can see, this definitely was not perfect from the factory, because 1/2 thousandths took off most of it, but we still have some places here where you can see the dial where it hasn't been touched yet. So we're going to go in and take another 1/2 thousandths, and hopefully it will clean this up to where we want it.
Tell me again what the purpose in that was.
Think of a rifle as a system, and you want every part of the system to be in line with the last part it comes in contact with. That way your bullet starts in one place dead center and leaves the gun dead center. You want everything as lined up as perfect as you can get it to maintain or at least achieve the accuracy potential of the weapon. So that's why we try to do this.
So exactly what I'm doing here, I've got an indicator in the muzzle end here, and I have another indicator over here. Now these are both measuring in 10 thousandths. So what we're doing is basically we're dialing it in to where that barrel is spinning perfectly centered on the lathe. Both the muzzle end and the chamber end are both spinning in the same spot. So we've got a completely straight and equal, perfectly centered up tube. Basically, then we're going to punch our chamber and all of the threads and everything else into. And when I'm done with the chamber end, cutting the threads, counterbore, chamber, all that, I'll flip it over and do this process again and dial it in one more time, so that then I can go and run the muzzle threads for this particular barrel.
I'm about to spray a barreled action for a Mauser. We're going to do it in FDE.
Finished product right here. Basically, you can see all the shiny surfaces where we recut. We recut the face, we recut the threads internally. Inside here, you'll be able to see the lug abutments where they've been touched up true to. On the bolt itself, we clean the bolt nose up, the bolt face, the front of the lugs, and the rear surfaces of the locking lugs. This ensures that everything is running concentric now to the center line of this action. So it is as true as any custom action you could buy for the most part on these cuts. Tolerances are a little looser because it is a factory Remington, but as far as the accuracy potential, you'll realize 90% of it with the work that we've done right here.
Why would somebody buy an Alamo rifle versus an over-the-shelf, over-the-counter rifle from a retailer?
I think the main reason would be because we are a known quantity. We know what we're going to produce. You know what you're going to get. It's not just a guess. It's not one of those, man, I hope I get a good one this time. You know that you're going to get a good rifle from us, and if you have any problems with it, it doesn't shoot, anything else, you come to us, we'll either build you a new one or we'll fix the problem. So to us, that's the main thing. You know that you're going to get accuracy, which is what you paid for, and also the plethora of options that you get by going with us. Glenn, here's your rifle we designed for you. This is a 6.5 Creedmoor, is the caliber. It's based on a Macmillan Mountaineer stock. We have spiral fluted the bolt for you right there. We've also done a spiral fluted bolt knob as well. We skeletonized the bolt right here for you. And we're the only ones that we know right now doing this ratchet fluting pattern right here. And we two-toned it with your zombie green colors right there and added your decals. Robert trued up a Remington 700 for you. And I think this ought to be a pretty lightweight, nice shooting rig for you.
I'll find out pretty quick.
All right, well, you let us know, Bubba.
Y'all may not believe this, but that is 3 shots at 100 yards. You can tell a little more about how blown out it is on this side, but that's 3. I very rarely get that shook up on a hog, but that was a big hog. He came to that call good. I'm breaking in this brand new rifle. It's Alamo Precision Rifles. They made this gun specifically for me. It's a Hog Zombies. Got the ratchet fluting on the barrel and the Hog Zombies color in it. Yeah. He came in hard and fast, didn't he?
Alamo Precision Rifles. The best rifles this side of the Pecos. APRifles.com.